Welcome. So welcome everybody. Watch your step. Slide all the way in. Sit back and relax. It is going to be a bumpy ride. You can have it.
Am I recording the whole thing?
Asante-san awarded. And Twin Day. Let's go. Now Jumbo friends, my name is Travis and I'll be your guide here on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve today. And if you take a look above you, you'll notice an animal spotting guide. And keep in mind, we might not see every animal that's up there on that guide, but I've had pretty good luck today, and I'll do my best to point those out. These greater kudu over here on the left-hand side are all females, because I don't see any horns on top of their heads. Greater kudu are one of the tallest of the antelope species. They can stand up to 55 inches tall, up to their shoulders. And while we do have those over to the left, over there to the right, folks, it's a little tough to spot, but there is an okapi that is along the left-hand side. You can just spot its head over those bushes. If you see that tree towards the left, closest relative is actually the giraffe. And we know this because they have very similar skull structures, as well as they both have long prehensile tongues. And those long prehensile tongues help them to reach tall branches up in the trees. Now over here on the left, folks, we are going to be approaching a water. Now black rhinos are unfortunately endangered, and there are less than 5,000 left in the world. Now, unfortunately, they are poached for the horns on the under of their noses, and those horns are made up of keratin, which both our hair and our fingernails are made up of keratin. Up here on the right-hand side, folks, these are bongos, those chestnut-colored antelopes you see over here on the right. And bongos are nicknamed the ghost of the forest due to how elusive they are. And they have those large horns, which protrude backwards over their heads to help them to dive through the brush at fast speeds. And folks, please don't try to taunt the animals. We do not want to frighten them away. We've got a few more over here to the left-hand side. Looks like it's a baby. Pretty elusive, because they spend most of the time underneath the water in order to keep their body temperatures cool. And they can actually hold their breath for up to 8 minutes while they're underneath the water. While we do have two over there to the right, take a look to the left. There is a bloat of hippos behind that island. And a bloat means a group. And rather than swimming, hippos will actually walk or run along the bottom of the river. And a newborn hippo calf can weigh about 85 pounds, while these adults you see over here can weigh up to 5,500 pounds, folks. And these large birds you see over here on the island to our left, these are the pink-backed pelicans. You might be asking yourself why they don't have those pink backs. That's because they only have their pink coloring around their mating season. But over here on the left-hand side, there are the Nile crocodiles. Now the Nile crocodiles are one of the largest of the crocodilian species. They can grow up to 16 feet long, and they are extremely dangerous predators. In fact, they'll attack just about anything that comes up to the water's edge. So I don't know about you guys. I say we just go ahead and head on out of here. We'll be able to head back into elephant country here in just a moment. Now, I know they came through a few years ago, kind of repaired this bridge with some rope and some duct tape. We should be alright. I mean, duct tape fixes everything after all, right? Just a few creaks, nothing to worry about. Everybody's kind of hold your breath. Oh, lean to the right, folks, lean to the right. Get to know those strangers. Show your loved ones you love them one last time. Is everybody still here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's plenty of folks. Alright, now no sudden movements. No sudden. And we're clear, alright. Now, I can assure you, folks, that is the last time we'll ever take that detour. Looks like this elephant made a big old mess with that hay. And elephants can actually hold up to 5 gallons of water within their trunks. Definitely take that as a reminder to definitely stay hydrated out here, folks. And let's see, over here to the left-hand side, we've got an island of greater flamingos. And greater flamingos are one of the largest of the flamingo species. And they get that light pink coloring from their diet, which basically consists of shrimp. Don't worry, if you eat shrimp, you won't turn pink. They consume a great deal of it. Does anybody know what a grouping of flamingos is called? Does anybody know? A flock is a very good guess. However, it is a flamboyance. A flamboyance of flamingos. right hand side, just look at those trees. You can spot some white rhinos that are laid down over there enjoying the shade. The white rhinos, they get their name from the Afrikaans word of vite. And vite means wide or broad, which is used to describe their mouth. In comparison to the black rhino that we saw earlier, which actually has a triangular shaped mouth. So we're gonna have a great look at the zebra over here to the right hand side. So it lays down and cools off in this dirt. Now, zebras are incredibly powerful and muscular animals. In fact, a kick from one of their hind legs is strong enough to break a lion's jaw. And over here to the right, folks, we have a flock of ostriches. And ostriches are one of the largest of the birds. However, they are flightless birds. They can reach speeds up to around 40 miles per hour. And rather than using their wings to fly, they'll actually use them to help turn while running at fast speeds. Similar to the cheetah, like we mentioned earlier. With the scimitar horned oryx, they're able to withstand intense heat climates. In fact, they will not sweat a drop until their body temperature reaches above 115 degrees. And they actually can last up to 9 months out of the year without drinking a single drop of water. And those birds you see over here to the right hand side, those are yellow-billed storks. And yellow-billed storks are carnivorous birds, and they'll prey on just about anything that'll fit inside their bills. And that includes frogs, snakes, small fish, and even small birds. It's pretty common to see those storks hanging out around crocodiles and hippos, and that's because when crocodiles and hippos go to run into the water and they stir up all that mud, that's the best time for those storks to run out and catch their prey.
Shows you a world that is truly worth seeing.
Watch your step, please open always to the back of the raft, filling in every available seat. Oh, they don't have it anymore. Maybe they just think you're getting too wet. I'm glad I gave that. What I used to do is I used to you should put your feet up. Yeah, put your feet up. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. Not yet, not yet. No! Oh, it comes with a splash behind you.
You ready? Are you wet? It's because I've tried to film it, so it's like the anti-wet thing, isn't it?
Oh, great.
Karma, huh?
They're waiting for us. And you were complaining about it this whole day.